Hi, this is Brooke with your visioning teachings that extend far beyond visioning, I think, far beyond having a vision quest. I want to speak to you and continue what I was offering in that sense of innate wisdom last time. I call it original imprint. And we're told that in the 8th chakra, right above our head, about a foot above our head, in that chakra is held our divine design. Carolyn Mace talks about the contracts that we've made, the whole setup for this lifetime to be really fabulous and beautiful and to gain the most we can gain. In a sense, you might call it our higher self. That is set in the 8th chakra. And so I think just one of the other challenges we have, and I think some of it comes out of this forebrain that we have, is that we get hooked on our past, our bodily past. And so let's say something goes wrong. It seems like what we do is go into that wrongness and try to fix it. And maybe there's some insights to be gained there and some things to do. But an additional thing, something that we might do even instead or in the beginning to see how it works, is to go into that original imprint, into that original divine design, to really go to that higher place. And for me, it also lives in our deeper ancient brain, to go to that and say, all right, I'm clearing away any sense of damage, upset, confusion, hurt. I'm going to go back to that original imprint. And in the Inca way, they teach a process I love called illumination. And it's really about going into that 8th chakra. And once you've cleared in other kinds of processes, once you've cleared things, to bring something down, because you need to fill empty spaces or they'll just fill back up with what you had. So their suggestion is to fill it with that divine design, that light, that perfect you, that divine design that's there, and to fill every cell of your body with that, to fill every cell of your body. And I've watched animals heal themselves remarkably, completely, practically without scarring, enormous wounds, healing practically without scarring. And Spirit said to me, you know how they do that? They do that because they don't have this little forebrain that goes, oh, I'll never be the same. There's going to be a great big scar. Oh my gosh. Oh. Instead, they just calm themselves and go to that original imprint. That's where they live, in a sense. They go to that original imprint and breathe and live that into the world, and that heals them. So I'm inviting you to think about doing that, about having that be a part of your healing process, of your growing process. Because I think who we are is more magnificent and more amazing than we normally imagine in our daily life. I think the Creator, Great Spirit, Mother, Father, just made us so magical. And we tap it occasionally, but I think we can tap that more and more and more. And as we move into this new time, into a much more enlightened time, I think that's what we'll be doing, is understanding that Creator gave us magic, that there's magic within us. There's incredible possibility, more than we can even guess. And so to turn ourselves over to that, in a sense, to call that in and walk that power, that empowerment, that wholeness, that holiness into our lives. I highly recommend that, whether you're going on Vision Quest or whether you're just walking forward in a good way in your own life.